We good? We up? Yes, indeed. Get my mic right. Boom. Got the long straw. It's crazy. Anyway, what's up with it? It's your boy McFly, man, the hardest working man in shoe tank today. Coming at you again with another discussion video, man. Today we're gonna be talking about a lot of the things that's going down in the shoetube streets, man. I see my man Goat is up over there right now doing this thing, man. Shout out to Goat, shout out to Dom, shout out to True Kicks, you know what I'm saying? The Queen City representatives, all of us, the handful of us. But apparently, man, this skinny giveaway. Hey, Gay, what's up, man? Apparently, this skinny giveaway has created a ton of controversy. Ton of controversy. So, like always, man, I'm gonna go ahead and give my 2 cent, 5 cent, quarter, maybe a whole dollar. Maybe a whole dollar on this deal, man. But as everybody knows, if you don't, man, we'll give a quick recap right quick. My man, Mr. Skinny, had a giveaway. He was partnering up with Caesar Anthony and Lace Function. I don't really know if Lace Function had anything to do with it, but Caesar Anthony, Lace Function, they thing. So if Lace Function ain't had nothing to do with it, I'm not trying to incriminate them. I'm just telling y'all what happened. No shade, no none of that. Had a giveaway. Basically, hey, Princess Fame in the building. What's up, honey bun? Got some McDonald's on the way that I'm about to smash as soon as it pull up. As soon as it pull up, you dig, it's going down. But basically, the homie Skinny and Caesar Anthony collabed on a giveaway. OG Kicks 45 won the giveaway. He decided that he didn't want the oh, I miss you too, man. He decided that he didn't want the shoe that he won, which was a pair of Gym Red ones. You should share. How? Shit. How? I need to learn these things. Oh, I see it. I see it. I see it. Cool. Hey, yeah, people are fouling. I ain't worried. It's other people doing things right now. They'll trickle in and out. Watch what I tell you. Give it a couple minutes. But the giveaway was for a pair of Gym Red ones. Pretty much OG Kicks 45 won. He didn't want that particular shoe, so he asked for another shoe. The guy that was supposed to be giving the shoe went ghost on him, and it was terrible. Skinny was calling him out. OG Kicks was calling him out. They got Caesar Anthony on the line with Skinny. He told the man the shoe was coming. I mean, this was well after the fact. He told the man that the shoe was coming. In the meantime, while they was waiting on all of that, OG Kicks is hollering at Mr. Skinny saying, hey, you know, you partnered up for the giveaway. You partly responsible for what's going on. Mr. Skinny was like, nah, I'm just hosting it on my channel, but it's his giveaway. You know what I'm saying? You need to holler at him. I'll offer you another pair of shoes. You can sell it, flip it, do whatever you want to do. You know what I'm saying? So I was like, hey, I'm just sitting back. I'm just sitting back watching like, man, this is about to explode. Oh, also, I'm doing a no curse challenge tonight. So anybody who know me know how hard it is for me not to cuss. So I'm going to do my best not to say a cuss word this entire live. I'm pretty sure I'm going to fail, but might have cussed already. So from this, from this point on, you know what I mean? From this point on, we're gonna try to keep it clean. I personally don't think I can do it, but I'm gonna try. I'm gonna give it all I got. So Mr. Skinny and OG Kicks going back and forth. OG Kicks is telling him that, hey man, you need to supply me with a shoe you co-signed the giveaway. It's on your platform, it's on your channel. Mr. Skinny is like, nah, but I got somebody that'll give you a shoe. You can take it. It's a free shoe. OG Kicks is like, nah, I don't want that. Him and Skinny going at it back and forth, back and forth, back and forth. So a couple days later, Yeah, you do. A couple days later, the shoe shows up and OG Kicks posted the shoe, the Laker 13s. He didn't want the ones, so they got him a pair of Laker 13s. They shipped it to him. The pictures on the shoe is they look fake to me, bro. Some people saying they is fake. Some people saying that they ain't fake. They look fake to me. I'm standing on that. You know what I'm saying? So he posted the pictures, fake shoe. It explodes. Everybody talking about the shoes fake, Skinny doing fake giveaways. Everybody doing this is fake. This is fake. That. What? Person that I need to see. Just yeah, facts. Every other word you did. Every other word. But yeah, so the giveaway turns out wrong. OG Kicks ends up getting a pair. You know what I'm saying? So basically, Skinny and OG Kicks fall out. He gets that fake pair of Laker 13s. Then he ends up getting a retail pair. I don't know if he copped it or bought it or what. He gets the retail pair and says he gave the other pair away. And you know what I'm saying? My mind, the Gemini brain, and this duality is kind of crazy because I look at this stuff in a lot of different lights, and I'm gonna lay it all out how I felt about it, starting from beginning to end. So I'm gonna try to get out of here as quickly as possible, but it's cram as much information as I possibly can into this. But firstly, if you partner with somebody for a giveaway, you are partly responsible for that giveaway. Maybe if y'all go half on the shoe or whatever, you know, I applaud Skinny for trying to do his part to get the man another shoe, NYC 10 or something that ain't worth no money. Skinny side of the story is that, hey, it's another shoe. It might not be the shoe that you wanted, but it's a free shoe. You can do whatever you want to do with it. And it's not in his size. But NYC 10s, bro, you're not getting no bread off of that. You can't. That shoe is unresellable. Like, that's kind of like, hey man, I know I hosted this giveaway. You won. We ain't giving you nothing. But, you know, my man, no, I take that back. You won the giveaway. My man flaked on you. So I'm gonna give you these little bobos right here as, you know, something you could have left with nothing. Take it and be happy. You know what I'm saying? If that was me, I'd be like, nah. I hit for a pair of them Gym Red ones. I want that pair of them Gym Red ones. You know what I'm saying? I mean, I can't make you give me nothing at the end of the day. If you want to give it to me, you want to give it to me. But, you know, I can't really control the outcome, you know. So giveaways, if you win it, you're supposed to get something, period. And I guess at the end of the day, he made a way for him to get something. But Skinny pretty much just ended up cutting OG Kicks 45 all the way out. You know what I'm saying? Cool. That's what happened. Now, these fake 13s, what really got me is that a couple days, what was that, Tuesday or Wednesday, he posted the fake pair. All the flaws and the inconsistencies in the shoe box and all of that. And then the next day, you post the real pair of the shoes. Like, hey, I gave that fake pair away. I gave that fake pair away, but here's the real pair and what it should look like. Now, for me, what that looks like is you had that fake pair all along, but because you know you upset at the situation. I don't know if OG Kicks 45 was upset or not. I'm not trying to say he was upset. I'm just telling you how my brain works. Now I'm thinking this like, okay, well, he put me through all of this to get this shoe, so I'm gonna do this to get back at them, you know. So they sent him something. He got a bobo. Somebody he know got a bobo or something along those lines. And you know what I'm saying? They just did the little swap for the gram, just to, you know, try to incriminate, try to make people look bad. And then the next day you're like, haha, I got a real shoe, but you didn't want to buy the shoe. I don't know if he bought the shoe or not. I mean, OG Kicks gonna have to speak on that, whether he bought the shoe, didn't buy the shoe, whatever he did with it. We don't know at this point. If GOAT can get him on his show, maybe he'll break it down or whatever. But it looks real shady to me, man, that one day you got a fake shoe, the next day you got the real one. You're taking pictures of the boxes and all the same stuff and this, that, and the other. And it don't really add up. And, you know, throughout the whole time, I think the whole fallout with him and Skinny, with OG Kicks and Skinny, Appreciate you, E. Appreciate you, Princess Fame, man, for sharing the live out, bro. I truly appreciate y'all. No lie. But all it took was a phone call. I bet you this whole time they was just texting, man. It's hard to really gauge what people are saying. Like I've been saying this in my discussion videos for the longest. Don't get into no back and forth with nobody over no text. Don't be, because you're gonna interpret stuff how you want to hear it. And I have personally dealt with OG Kicks 45, and I'm gonna tell y'all about my interactions with him. You know what I'm saying? Just so you can get the gist of what I'm saying, just to bring it around, full circle for everybody. So basically, OG Kicks is asking Skinny, like, hey man, is the shoe coming? Are you gonna ship it? What's gonna happen? Skinny's taking it as OG Kicks is trying to like harp on him or bully him or whatever, like, yo, I need my shoe, blah, 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 blah. Well, he could have just called him, explained everything, and just, hashed it out. I don't see OG Kicks as really as a confrontational guy, and he may get a bad rap. I'm not really sure. He had an issue with the homeboy Ra Ra. Shout out to Ra Ra for 410. He had a little situation with him and another little situation with Feast and Treats. Shout out to Feast and Treats. You know what I'm saying? So it's like OG Kicks' name is always swirling around in things, for one reason or the other. I'm not really sure why. But they could have resolved that there with the shoe and kept it off the tube altogether and just handled that. You know what I'm saying? And just handled it. But now it's totally blowing out of proportion. People need answers and whatever. So I don't know, man. I don't really think that Cesar Anthony sent a fake shoe. I think OG Kicks might have already had it. Somebody he knew had a fake shoe, or something along those lines, just to kind of defame. I mean, you don't gain nothing for defaming people, but they've been bad talking to man for a while. You know what I'm saying? So I guess that was probably like his kind of get back. Like, okay, here's a fake shoe. Here's what they gave me. Oh, ha ha. You know what I'm saying? Ha ha. Here's the real shoe. And that's what I think happened with that. It was just like a shot. Y'all been throwing shots at me, so I'm gonna throw shots at y'all. I can't prove it. I'm not involved directly. I'm just giving my 2 cents what I believe. One, I believe that shoe that he posted first is absolutely fake. Don't know where it came from though. Didn't see a shipping label on the box. It did have like a lace function sticker on it or something. But he could have swapped boxes. He could have had both them shoes the whole time. Like, people do shady things. And you gave the shoe away. Who did you give it away to? I mean, it's none of my business, but I'm just wondering, did you give it to Goodwill? Did you give it to who? I mean, who's wanting a blatantly fake shoe? I'm sure there's people out here rocking fake shoes, but I don't know too many people that's just willing to take a fake shoe out the blue just because. Don't really make sense to me. So I don't know how that whole situation is really going to end up. I don't know how it's going to go, but we'll see. It's going to play out right before our eyes, just like everything else. OG Kicks is going to have to get in somebody live stream and break it down and explain everything that went down. It's too much back and forth. It's too many variables. You can't come to a concrete solution. So you really got to get the people to do it. I don't see Cesar Anthony really risking his business unless it was like a ploy. Like Skinny was like, hey man, I know you got the real shoe. Let's just go half on a fake shoe, send them the fake shoe, and you know what I'm saying, run it like that. We can pimp these views off of it or whatever. You could do that too. Like, it's endless possibilities of what could have happened. Like, this guy done all this. He done tried to drag both our names through the mud and yada, yada, yada. Let's go ahead and hit him off with a prank. It'll make for good content. We could swing it. We could do it. Could have done that. Is that what happened? I don't know. I'm just saying. It's all speculation at this point. I'm just laying out what I think, So coming from that, at the end of the day, the only thing I know true is that the shoe fake. That shoe fake, man. It's fake. Yeah, I want to cuss so bad. It's terrible. That shoe is fake, man. So, but they had Rupa legit checking, and Rupa good with everything. But my interaction with OG Kicks, man, he had done a the little Funko avatar from Mr. Skinny. So I hit him up, yo, and I was like, yo, what you charging? What you charging for the Funko avatars? You know what I'm saying? I'm about to launch my Funko channel, and I wouldn't mind having one of those little avatars to be, you know, the face of my channel. You know what they hitting for. So before you know it, boom, the man sent me one already done up, and in my mind, I'm like, yo, I was just asking for a price. You know what I'm saying? I was just asking for a price what you was charging. I ain't asked you to send me nothing. But at the end of the day, he did. And I wasn't tripping, you know what I'm saying? I was okay with that. I was okay with him sending it, you know what I'm saying? But you send me something, you took your time to make something up for me. The least I could do is compensate you for what you did. So we talking about it, and he's sending me little options or whatever, and I'm like, you know, tweak this, tweak that. You know, we in a full-blown conversation about how I want this thing to look. So he was like, yo, I'm gonna go watch some of your videos, try to piece it together, you know what I'm saying, get a feel for you. So he sent me another version, and I was like, man, that's cool, but that still ain't it. Like, can you change the shoes on the joint? You know what I'm saying, or something. So he went and put it on a white tee, some black pants, and some Concords, and I was like, cool, that's it. I appreciate you, bro. You made that. Thank you. What do you want for it? So he told me straight up, I don't want nothing. Well, he didn't say he didn't want nothing. He was like, I don't want no money. And I was like, all right, you don't want no money, so you know what we talking about. I had a homie that does 3D printing. You know, I shot him out in a couple videos or whatever, and he got a hold to one of them videos. And he was like, well, you know, I'll take one of them 3D printed joints and a couple shout outs. And I was like, well, you know, all right, cool. That ain't too bad. You know what I'm saying? But then he was like, hold on, let me holler at the man. Maybe he can, you know what I'm saying, get me something different or work me something different. And I'm like, yo, well, you can go holler at him about it. And whatever y'all work out is what you work out. Apparently communication between them went awry. So I was like, look, man, you know, if I got something that you want, you know what I'm saying, you can get it. Come on, man. Hey, what up, P-Town? I see you, bro. But yeah, so I hit him up and I was like, man, if I got something you want, we had the original conversation. I had to actually go back and look at the messages, and we had a conversation. I just misinterpreted what he was saying. And he wanted me to send him this little Jordan 9 joint that I had, give him a couple shout outs in the video. I hit my man G up to make me another one, and I was gonna send him that one, but I was having problems getting in contact with him too. So I was like, fine, man, you know, worst case scenario, if my man ain't hitting you back, I'll send you the one I got. You see how that worked? You see the difference, you know what I'm saying? I put this man out here to, you know, support him to get his name off. And if he not coming through, then I'm gonna step up because I'm the one that told you about him, you know. And that's what we did. I sent him the joint that I had, and he got it. You know, he posted it on his IG and thanked me or whatever. You know, we had an understanding about thanking for what he did for me. But in between all of this, we potentially could have had some issues. But my mind is different from other people. I don't gauge people's tone through, I don't gauge people's tone through text. Now, I never called this man. I never talked to OG Kicks on the phone in my life. But I put up a video. I put up a sneaker video. And he was like, he hit me up and he was like, yo, man, I didn't get a shout out in this video. Now, that's on my sneaker channel. I didn't ask you for nothing for my sneaker channel. I asked you for nothing over there. So in my mind, I don't necessarily have to promote you over there. I asked you for something on my Funko channel. Now, in my mind, I'm obligated to promote you on my Funko channel, but I owe you nothing on my sneaker channel. Now, if I choose to shout you out, I choose to shout you out. And I did shout him out in one video on my sneaker channel. So the Funko videos rolled around. I put out a Funko video. He hit me up again and he was like, yo, man, I ain't hear no shout out in the Funko video. And then he kind of like tried to play it off like, yeah, it's all good though, you know, no big deal. I commented on it. And I was like, yo, hold on. You know what I'm saying? chill, because in that particular video, I did shout him out in the video. And there was even a comment from one of the homies saying, who did your avatar? And then right after that, he says, you answered the question right after I typed it. You know, and so I screenshotted him that. I was like, boom, you know what I'm saying? Here you go. I did shout you out in that video. Like, don't come at me like that. Now, I don't, in my mind, how I read it was like, yo, you still ain't shouting me out in the video. And now I'm like, bro, nah, we ain't, you know what I'm saying? We about to get through it. But then I had to chill. I was like, listen, I don't know this man. I don't know how to gauge his tone. I don't really know how he talk. I ain't never seen his face. I don't know what he looked like. None of that. He may just be genuinely asking. But it's natural for people to like jump off the cliff, off the gate. You know what I'm saying? You just straight up swan dive off the top. And I almost did that, but I had to check myself. Like, I told this man I would do something. He didn't see it. So I need to prove to him that I did it. And then I was like, you know, nah, bro, I did shout you out in this video. Sent him the screenshot. And then he was like, oh, no. You know what I'm saying? He tried to backtrack a little bit, like, no, I wasn't talking about that. Yeah, I heard it, but I wasn't tagged in the video. None of his information was in the description, which it wasn't, because at the rate that I was putting out videos, you know what I'm saying? I got like a template, and I just upload that template and go on the way. If it's something that need to be added, you know what I'm saying? I got to add it. What's going on here? I missed part of the story. Hey, I'm just recapping my personal experience with OG Kicks 45 P-Town. That's what I'm doing. But I think the guy got a bad rap, but I can't really prove it. Everybody's situation with people is different, and you know what I'm saying? But I was just trying to make the point that you don't know how people sound or what they're saying unless you talk to them, which I've said in numerous videos prior. All my discussion videos. Watch time grind on, bro. Straight up. But yeah. So before I flew off the deep end, I had to check myself. And I was like, well, if I made a deal with this man and I go over to his page and what we agreed upon ain't being done, I'm gonna say something about it. And he don't know me to gauge, you know, my tone or whatever. So that's it would kind of go, you know, both ways. So pretty much, you know what I'm saying, I fell back. I was like, oh my, you know what I'm saying, you right, bro. I'm gonna go ahead, and I went ahead and changed it, put his link in the description or whatever. And I was like, boom, there you go. Now we shouted you out, got you on there. You know what I'm saying? We Gucci. Shortly after that, I sent the 3D printed joint out to him. He got it. You know what I'm saying? And everything was pretty much Gucci after that. You know what I'm saying? But when you talk to people, you got to hold up your end of bargains. You can't just assume what people is saying. But I understand how people can kind of take him out of context or take what he's saying out of context because of how you're used to, you know what I'm saying, dealing with people in your regular everyday life. You interpret it how you want to interpret it. And I think that's basically what happened throughout every situation that he's really been in. I don't know what really happened with the Feats and Treats joint, but talking about people stealing stuff, I mean, I don't think nobody's stealing anything for him. The dude is like crazy generous. Like I said, I asked him how much would he charge me for a Funko avatar, and he sent it. You know what I'm saying? His next response was the avatar. It wasn't no, this is what I take for it. You know, the negotiation came afterwards. And if he handled that with everybody else the same way, you know, you liable to end up in the same situation. People would just think, hey, that was free. You know, he just went out and gave it to me. I ain't paying him nothing. I got it. It's in my possession. I'm going to use it. And what I would tell OG Kicks is stop doing that. You know, whatever it is you're going to do, make sure you get your compensation first. I don't know. I mean, I'm pretty sure you're not hurting for money or none of that, because in any of these instances that I know about, you wasn't really asking for nothing except for Skinny when you was asking for another shoe. So that was just my particular experience with OG Kicks and you know what I'm saying, what happened. Now back to the giveaway. Well, I feel like he messed up with the giveaway is by saying, hey, Skinny, I won your giveaway, but I don't want what you giving away. That's the problem. If I'm doing a giveaway, you win it, you don't want it, giveaway is over. I'm not entitled to give you nothing else. This is what I had up for grabs. Just like when I did my last giveaway, I had $100 or I had some LeBrons. Now, if you didn't want the $100 or you didn't want the LeBrons, not my problem. That's all I had to offer you. You didn't want it. Oh well. You know what I'm saying? I fulfilled my obligation. You didn't want it. So it's not up to me to compensate you in another way. You knew what was being offered, and they still took the time to adhere to your request and not only not give you the shoe that you won, but give you another shoe. And that's a big deal. That's a big deal that they even considered even doing that, because I wouldn't. I personally wouldn't have thought twice about it. Not at all. No, sir. No way, Jose. But it is what it is, man. There's more stuff coming out on that or whatnot, and it'll roll out, and we'll see how it unfolds, man. There may be some more stuff popping out tonight. I'm gonna go back and watch a Ghost Joint when I get off of here and see what's what and how that unfolded, if OG Kicks got up there or not. From what I'm hearing, he was on Rob Dollar chat. He was in there, but I don't really watch Rob Dollar, and I ain't about to go through and find it. so I can watch it. Like, I'm whatever. Not doing it. I'm on my own grind right now. I ain't got time to really worry about nobody else's. You know what I'm saying? But it is what it is, man. It is what it is. And that's really where I stand on the whole giveaway situation, for sure. So now I'm gonna take a hit of my drink. Jordan 23, what's going on, man? Appreciate you stopping by. Good to see you. So now we're gonna talk about fake shoes, bro. I've been meaning to talk about this for a while. You know what I'm fake shoes, man. Got to get into it. Got to say something about it. Got to say how I feel. If you notice, a lot of fake shoes is popping up on the tube, man. And it's always been people reviewing fake shoes. It's always been people doing fake things, whether they fake shoes, custom shoes, whatever you want to call them. If it's not 100% authentic, it's fake. Even if it's 99.9, it's fake. In my opinion, it is a fake shoe. It seems people aren't scared to wear. No, I mean, a lot of people ain't really never been scared unless you had them super bobos, and you might be intimidated to wear them because somebody's gonna put you on Front Street about them super duper bobos. But now it's cool. And what I notice is, let me know if you guys notice this too, as far as the people that's been paying attention. But you notice how everybody during the clapping era, everybody that was doing fake shoes, everybody that was doing the fake stuff, the clap apocalypse, when everybody was clapping each other and the Chinese sites was clapping them and yada, yada, yada. All of these people are pretty much gelling back together since everything has been brought to light about what happened. You know, you can see how they'd be going through turmoil and trying to figure out who clapping who and who doing this to each other and what's really going on. But through all of this, they all got their hands on fake shoes. But the whole thing falls apart where everybody turns on each other. And now that everybody's got it all out, everybody's talked it all out, they clicking up back together, and slowly but surely, fake shoes are being seen more and more. The fake shoes are popping up. I'll go a step further. Fake shoes, if you do fake shoes, because people aren't getting clapped for fakes anymore. You know, they got people doing DH gate reviews and all that. Fake shoes are about to be the new wave, man. Watch what I tell you. Because now you can publicly do fake shoes. People not mad at you if you going across the water to get you a pair of shoes because you don't want to pay a certain retail price. Some people, it's don't want to pay retail price, period. So they just out here buying the Bobos. My stance is, it's your money. You do what you want to do with it. I don't have a shoe heaven or hell to put you in. Hell is not a curse, by the way, putting that out there. No curse challenge for everybody who wondering why I'm breaking that down. I'm on the no curse challenge right now. Trying not to curse through the whole thing. Might have cussed already. Somebody let me know if I did. I don't think I did, though. But you do whatever you want to do with your money. I don't care what's on your feet. All I care about is what's on my feet. But I'm telling you now, there is going to be an influx of fake shoes. You're seeing it now. They're just trying to ease you into it. They're just trying to ease you into it. Like, yeah, it's coming. We just got to get the crowd behind us. Once we got the crowd, boom, here it comes. It's over. You're not going to be able to unsee it. Fakes is going to be everywhere. When you say a fake shoe, I think back to Food Line on base for a dude hustling. Yeah, we're a long way from the we're a long way from the fake, the Clear J fake era. You know what I'm saying? We're a long ways away from that. But I mean, I'm not gonna front, man. A lot of these fakes, they do look good to be fake shoes. I don't have an interest in buying fake shoes. I only want my shoes retail, but you can get a fake shoe from retail. You know what I'm saying? But at the end of the day, bro, like I was saying, buy what you want to buy, do what you want to do with your money. I don't have to see it. I don't have to watch it. That's you. You got your following. You do your thing, but it's coming. And these cats is going to eat because people want to see it. People want to see it. And they not going to clap each other no more. You know what I'm saying? As soon as they figure out a way to not get clapped by the cross the water people that's making the shoes, it's over, man. They're going to gel up together. They're going to be booming these fakes. They're going to make crazy money as long as resale stay high. Just like Jordan 23 just said, resale prices now are so high, people much rather pay the cross the water price. And people would much rather pay the cross the water price. Me personally, I'd rather miss out than get caught with some Bobos on my feet. And a lot of times, I guess people not going to call you out, but I don't wear fake shoes, so I don't know. But like I said in my previous video, I only got room for one person that do reps that I pay attention to, and that's Super Duper Rooper. He got my vote. I watch his videos because I want to see how things is coming. I want to see how they looking, you know, just in case. You never know. I'm never gonna buy one, but I rock with him. I support him because he's like the leader of all of that, the whole like fake nation. What do I need to see anybody else for when I can go watch him? You probably gonna try to get your stuff from wherever he get his stuff from. That's all I'm saying. So if he got the top grade, all I need to watch is his, just in case. If I buy something from StockX or GOAT and I ain't unsure about it, I can go check a Rupert video. Be like, hey, you know what's well? I can hit the man up. You know what I'm saying? He's a cool cat. He 100 with me. You know what I'm saying? Straight up. I got no problems with the guy. But yeah, it's coming for sure. I don't mind it. I would wear a fake shoe before I pay a crazy resale price. I'm the exact opposite. I would never knowingly wear a fake shoe. Period. If a shoe drop on release day, I can't get it, and I'm not gonna pay resale for it, I'm just not gonna have it. I'm not about to flex on nobody with no Bobos. I mean, I'm sure plenty of people do it, and I ain't knocking nobody that would do it. You want the shoe bad enough, do what you got to do to get it. More power to your mouth, brother. Wakanda forever. But it's coming, man. These dudes is about to click up, and it's about to go down. It's about to be the fake shoe apocalypse, the UA apocalypse on YouTube. And it's really going to happen. Just wait for it. Wait and see, man. Just wait and see. It's going to be a lot of scams. It's going to be a lot of games. It's going to be a lot of playing. There's going to be a lot of people getting caught up in a lot of stuff. And it's going to be a lot of people moving fake shoes, making a lot of money. And I ain't knocking nobody's hustle. And as long as you saying that the shoe is fake, as long as you're not out here fronting and telling people that they real, got no problem with you. But when you're out here telling people, oh, yeah, it's real, and then, they don't know no better, and you bopping them, then I got an issue. But if you keeping it a buck with what you're doing, hey, more power to you. Get your bag, bro. Get your bag. Because people know what they're buying. People know what they after. You know? People know what it is. So it's just, you know what I'm saying? It's like that, man. It's like that. That's just how the ball bounces, like for real. And you know, everybody laying in the feats and treats for buying a custom. I mean, she might not have known that that shoe was custom, or it may not be custom. It might be 100% Bobo, but whatever. You know, she did what she had to do to get that shoe. If she honestly believed that it was a custom, then fine. If it's really a fake shoe, then fine. Like I said, we don't have no heaven, no shoe heaven to hell to put these people in for what they doing. It's your bread. Just don't act like it's legit when it ain't. That's it. Because it makes people like us who really doing legit things look, you know, a certain way. As you know, people want to question us. Well, your shoe's real, his shoe's real. This person, this top tier YouTuber, is been doing fake shoes. Maybe you are too. Like, nah, I ain't him. I'm me. You know, I'm me. I ain't him. I ain't made a dime off of YouTube, and every shoe that I bought with my own money. All ALLUM. All I wish I could type. I wish I could type words in right now. All of them. So you know, I work too hard building this, grinding on this, doing this day in, day out for almost the past year. Next week is my 1 year mark. So for almost the past year doing this the right way. And I'm moving up, man. I'm doing my thing. I'm growing at my own pace. And, you know, YouTube life is good. We're on the road to monetization, and hopefully I can get there by Monday. That's what I'm aiming for. And I'm not knocking nobody for doing what they're doing. Just don't be out here faking in front. You want to wear fakes? Wear fakes. Just let people know that they fakes. You want to sell fakes? Sell fakes. Just let people know that they fakes. Rupert done showed you the ins and outs of the fake game. What you can get, what happens when you're getting it, and the aftermath when you getting it. You done seen it all through him. Well, I've seen it all through him, you know, in his videos, his content that he put out. So it is what it is. I don't have a problem unless you're selling them as real. Yeah, that's what it is, man. Appreciate it, bro. Unless you're selling them as real. Once you're doing that, then it's an issue. Then you need to be called out for it. But that's pretty much my stance. That's my stance on fake shoes, and that goes into, you know, scammers and all that. Next up, we got capping, man. It's a lot of capping going on. Y'all see my super long straw. I'm lazy. I don't like moving, you know. So it's a lot of capping going on out here, man. And people gotta stop falling for it, bro. I mean, I tell people all the time that on the tube we are shoetainers. It is our job to entertain people, to give people something to watch, to entertain them. But it's a certain point where it ain't entertaining no more. And pretty much people just need to cut it out, let it ride. At this point, if you ain't done nothing, you ain't gonna do nothing, and ain't no point in leading people on, making them believe that you're gonna do something when you know you ain't gonna do nothing. That's all I'm saying. Where I come from, if you got a problem with somebody, you want them bad enough, like these people be talking, they be wanting to see each other, you would have been seen them. You would have been pulled up a long time ago. Wouldn't have been 55 videos. It wouldn't have been all this extra. It wouldn't have been none of that. It would have been went down. And I'm just going on record saying that now. I personally don't believe that Mr. Skinny and Ron Reviews will ever fight. I said it. I don't believe it. I don't think it'll happen. I've said that to plenty of people behind the scenes, but I'm saying it here now, I don't think it'll happen. Skinny's my dog. I don't have a problem with him. I don't have a problem with Ron either. You know what I'm saying? I don't really talk to Ron, but I watch his videos here and there. You know what I'm saying? It is what it is. Like, hey, but I don't see nothing happening with that. And not because they wouldn't do it or can't do it, but every time it's going to be something. It's going to be an issue. It's going to be something popping off. It's going to be something in the way. It's not going to go down. Period. I've been saying that for months, since before SneakerCon Dallas. I've been saying that. It's not going to happen. They're not fighting. Both of them stand too much to lose by scrapping in general. It's not going to go down. You got to think, man. It's all entertainment. You're here to be entertained. So you get to pick and choose what you want to see. And I always hear people say all the time, if they tired of this, they tired of that, then turn it off. Turn it off. Turn it off. You can't be tired of something that you don't see. You can't be tired of that at all. So, you know, that's just pretty much what it is, man. How the cookie crumbles out here in these YouTube streets, man. And you know what I think is unfair from a creator standpoint, being a YouTube creator, is that you can come out here, you can have these live streams, and you can say whatever you want to say, you can do whatever you want to do, and I don't have any trolls, thank God. You know, maybe I'm too small, I ain't big time or whatever. I ain't got no trolls or none of that, and I hope I don't ever get none. But trolls come in and out of these people chats. They talk pure junk about them. Pure junk about these people, like straight up trash, like fighting words trash. And you can't do nothing to them. You can't see them. You don't know who they are. And, you know, they just basically in the chat antagonizing you the entire time. You can't do nothing to them but block them. But they have the power to clap your whole channel for talking about them. A man can do that, but won't say a thing to their face in person. Yeah, hey, they might not. They might not. You know, I think that's why they invisible. The trolls. So you can go antagonize man, woman, whoever until the end of time, call them all kind of names, out their name, disrespect their whole family, everybody, all that. But then the instant that they get up and say something or put your face on the screen, you have the power to clap their entire video or to clap their entire channel. That's like the most unfair thing in the world. As a creator, you have to sit here and take that from people. And then the instant you try to get some get back, they can shut you down. You know what I'm saying? They can cut you off. Or you got creators going at each other, and as soon as somebody else's content pop up on the other side, bam, you cut it off. You know, just like that. I think that it should be like no holds barred, man. You should be able to click on somebody's profile, see them, direct message them. I mean, you don't need to be able to pull up on them. That's going a bit far. But you know, if you're gonna be talking that trash, man, you need to put a face on that. That's just how I see it, man. I see a lot of trolls when I'm in and out of these YouTube streets. But I hate it if I ever got into it with somebody on the computer and then they go and clap me because I had something to say. And it's like, you can say what you want to say, but I can't say what I want to say. Come on, man. What they do that at? That don't make no sense, man. Makes absolutely no sense. But that's how YouTube operates. That is how YouTube operates. But if you didn't have people that was willing to clap, if people was as big and bad as they act, wouldn't nobody ever get clapped? Wouldn't nobody get no strikes? Wouldn't none of this stuff happen? It'd be a whole bunch of fighting going on, a whole bunch of fighting or a whole bunch of shooting or something, some type of violence on the levels. Like, it makes no sense. What do you need to hide behind your computer screen for? That's anything I got to say, I can say it up here. You know, that's just how it go, man. I ain't got to put on a front and floss for nobody. If I got something to say about you, I'm gonna say it about you. You got a problem with it? Don't care. But that's just how it should be. And another thing I don't get is why can't people have opinions? Like, I should be able to say what I want to say and not end up with an argument. Or if I end up in an argument, we should be able to agree to disagree through whatever argument. I could say Jordan's the greatest, you could say LeBron's the greatest, but we ain't got to fight because we don't agree. Like, what happened to men being men? What happened to conversation? What happened to dialogue? I mean, if you can't get your point across, sometimes, I mean, at the end of the day, you just got to throw hands. Sometimes you don't have a choice. You just, you know what I'm saying, you got to knuckle up. But in most cases, a lot of this stuff can be stopped with simple convos. What up, Alex? I see you, man. So, I mean, that's just how it goes. That's just how it goes. But what's the need for why does drama sell so hard? Why does Maury and Jerry Springer, 80 years old, pimping views for 30 years off of shows, meaningless shows? And you can do the same thing on YouTube. You can pimp all kind of crazy views, meaningless shows. Where's the meaning? When does the meaning come back? When does that happen? You know, when do you get back to putting the heart in your videos? Not just your mouth, your heart, your mind. When does that pop up, man? Does it ever? Does it ever spin back around? I don't know. I don't know if it does or not. I just be wondering. This is the type of stuff that goes across my mind. You know? I just be wondering, man. That's all. Oh, it's crazy how people hate on the internet but act like a fan in person. Yeah, it is. If you don't like me on the internet, don't like me in my face. But some people is like that. You know, it makes them happy to troll, but then they see you and, you know, they really like you in person. They just don't want you to know it. But for what? If you rock with somebody, let them know you rock with them. What's the problem with that? I like what you do. I support you, man. I'm not going to come out here and talk junk in your chat no more. Well, because I'm your biggest fan, I'm going to come in here and trash talk you left and right. And then when I see you, I'm going to ask you for your autograph. Because people like to look bad and tough. Drama excites. Yeah, it does excite. I mean, drama excites until somebody get hurt. Then it ain't exciting no more. And people, oh, I can't believe that happened. Did y'all know that was going to happen? I mean, he said he was going to kill him 20 times. He actually did it. Look at that. Like, come on, man. Stop encouraging this nonsense, man. Stop. Just cut it out, bro. And it's really the people in the chat. From what I see, man, a lot of people in these chats stir the pot more than the people involved in the mess. And it's also a lot of behind the scenes garbage that goes on that people co-sign, and you got instigators behind the scenes that keep stuff alive, just jumping from here to here to here, talking about this, that, and spreading the word and keeping it down. People need to cut them people off too. If it's always somebody bringing some drama to you or some nonsense or trying to tell you what somebody else said, if the person can't say it to me themselves, I don't want to hear it. I don't need you to bring me nothing that nobody else done said about me. If they can't tell me, it ain't real in my mind. It might be real to them because they told you. But until it knock on my door, it don't exist, bro. You can't come to me and be like, oh, what such and such said, and all this such and such, and he's saying back and forth. And you see the same people in these chats all the time. People that they don't, some of them have channels, some of them don't, but you always hear their names constantly being brought up. Well, I had talked to this person, or I had talked to this person, or behind the scenes, I was talking to him. Or you see him in the chat, like, yeah, you remember when we was talking the other day? Like, you gotta watch them people, man. You gotta watch them people in them chats. You gotta watch them people behind the scenes that's just trying to stir the pot because they want to see whatever happened and they can just slither off wherever they got to go like they didn't have nothing to do with it. It's a lot of stuff like that go on around here, and I'm glad that I stay away from it. I'm glad that I'm fortunate enough to interact with people that's not on that. You know what I'm saying? That's not on that lower level mentally. When I say lower level, mental thing. That's not evolved enough to want to support and help and get everybody up at the same time, or get me up and then bring everybody else up, or we all go up at once rather than we just tearing each other down. He climbing, so let me jump on his back, try to weigh him down a little bit. He climbing, he shook me off, but let me put some weights on his ankles. Still trying to hold him down, just to keep him down a little bit. Just a little bit. Maybe I can catch up. You ain't gonna never catch up. You ain't gonna never catch up. You ain't gonna never be what you are, a snake. You gonna stay in the grass. You never seen a snake fly. That's all I'm saying, man. You never seen a snake fly, bro. Unless something dropped it out the air. Like, come on, man. People gotta learn, man. I feel like you shouldn't have to say this kind of stuff to grown people, but it's crazy. Back to our conversation, we often have about morals, values, and beliefs. Too many people like that concept, isn't it? Yeah, it's a fact, man. You know, Key, I was thinking about when we roll out Tale of the Tape, having a segment, man, like that with morals, values, and beliefs. Just talking, but I feel like I'll be out there preaching. I feel like I'll be out there preaching the gospel or something. But I mean, it is what it is. At the end of the day, we all in the same thing. We all in the same game. We all have to abide by the same rules. We all grow at our own pace. And if we all click together and support one another, it's nothing that we can't do. People be like, well, Tony and Bull and Kai's, they at the top tier, and we down here in the ghetto. And you down there in the ghetto because that's where you want to be. That's where your mind at. That's how you live your life. That's how you grind. That's where you act. That's why you act like that. And a lot of the people that co-sign you act like that because that's where they at mentally, man. Once you get over that, once you get over them societal stigmas, it's got a lot of people stuck in place. It's got a lot of people stuck in neutral. They moving, but they ain't going nowhere. The engine running, but they can't accelerate. Once you get out of neutral, man, things start changing. The game changes. Once you level up, it's something totally different. Once you level up, the people that was holding you down, they vanish. Because they know they can't get there. They know they can't touch you. They know you done evolved. You're not on that wavelength no more. They can't hear what you hear. They can't see what you see. They can't do what you do. But once they can touch you, once you there, they're gonna keep touching you. They're gonna keep holding you. But we gotta get out of that, bro. We gotta get out of that. Nah, we canceling all that pastor talk. I had to have like a church of my own or something. Welcome to my church. We cussing here. I wrote my own scriptures. You know, it's just what it is, man. What up, Juice? I see you, bro. Appreciate you stopping through, man. You know, I was just up here, man. I had some stuff on my chest, bro. Not really on my chest, just certain stuff that I wanted to talk about. I wanted to touch on. That I talked about in my first episode of Unpopular Opinion that I never caught back up on. And I see people doing it or whatever, and I was like, man, I waited too long. I should have got that out early because when I was first talking about it, wasn't nobody talking about it. Now it's popular, and it looked like I'm following trends, but I'm not. You know, somebody will be like, oh, well, he trying to be like such and such, or he trying to be like such and such, man. You can go back. My first video was a discussion video, just like this one. My first video, last August of 18. Actually, my first 2 videos were discussion videos, man. Straight up. I didn't show a shoe until my 3rd video. I mean, I had them to show, but it was more popular. It was more popular topics at the time. I just need people to realize that, you in here taking them to church tonight? Nah, bro, I ain't taking nobody to church. Don't nobody follow me to nowhere. I can't get you to nothing religious. I can't get you there. I don't know what can get you there. We can try together and try to figure it out on our own. But I just need people to realize that YouTube is full of opportunists. It's all about opportunists. It's all about opportunity and how you capitalize on your opportunities. You know, you follow the trends, you catch them while they hot, you can do pretty good numbers. You don't follow the trends, your content have to make up for you not being on trend. So as long as if you got strong content and you can follow trends, you got it made on the tube. You definitely got it made on the tube. But it's people out here, you know, building whole channels off of opportunity. And I ain't knocking them. Like, I watched one of Zaya chats one day, and I can't remember the complexity of what he was talking about, but he was saying, you know, I hope the beef don't ever stop. And that's because he's an opportunist. You know, he's talking about these things for views. He's making this merch for views. He's talking whatever he got to talk for views. He's doing all of this stuff for views. That's the end game. It's not for heart. It's not for passion. It's not because that's what he wants to do. It's for the bread. The money moves him. If people weren't watching them videos or buying that merch for him recapping what's going on every day from a beef perspective, he wouldn't do it. He wouldn't do it at all. It's all about the bag. Opportunities, that's it. People want to capitalize on your opportunities. People will stay close to you to capitalize off whatever opportunity you may bring them. It may not be nothing up front. It may be something on the back end. Like, you never really know why people are around you, but you got to try to weed them out. You got to try to weed them out. You got to try to figure it out. But it's all opportunity. Like, do people really think that these people don't talk behind the scenes? They'll tell you themselves that they talk. I was talking to him the other day. I was talking to this person the other day. I was talking to such and such the other day. They talk, bro. They having conversations. They might not be plotting this out play by play, but they are talking. People that so-called hate each other are talking. Why wouldn't they be like, yo, well, what we gonna roll out tonight? How we gonna spin it? You know what I'm saying? We gotta keep this boat rolling. So what we gonna talk about today? How we gonna entice this or entice that? How we gonna bring this up or bring that up? How we gonna do this? How we gonna do that? Let's keep it rolling. We all on the phone. Let's all play our role. Everybody lay it out. This is what I'm gonna do. You do this, and we gonna eat. Everybody. There's nothing wrong with that as a team, but people gotta see through it, man. See through it. Understand that all of this is opportunity. All of this is for monetary gain. If there was no money in this, would none of them be doing this? None of them. It'll just be us. The people that's not here for the check. The people that's here for the passion. Now, I'm not going to sit here and lie to you and say that I don't want a check. Because I want a check. I most definitely want a check. But I'm not looking to come up off of nobody else. I'm not looking to come up off of nobody else's opportunity. You know, I have the platform that I can say what I want to say, do what I want to do, move how I want to move. And I'm good with it. And I'm good with it. I don't entertain drama and beef and all that foolishness. I don't look to capitalize on people bigger than me. You know, if anybody asks me for help, I'll gladly help them if I got the time. I ain't one of them dudes. I ain't looking down on nobody, but I ain't looking up to nobody either. So it just is what it is. But would it be too far-fetched to think that these dudes have a script? And sometimes people get written out the script. Sometimes they get written back in the script, you know, depending on the situation or the ties or what they need to do, whatever they got to do, man. It's like that. Why wouldn't they do that? I mean, it's the same thing as somebody collabing. It's the same thing as like me, Go, Dom, True Kicks getting together for a Charlotte video or a Charlotte collab, you know, something at like Soul Station or something, just with all the Charlotte folk in it. Just for us, it's an opportunity, but it's a far better opportunity to do something like that than it is to do what other people are doing and how they doing it. You know, it's a way to move. It's a way to do things. But drama always sells. Drama's always going to be around. I give these cats props for really carving a different lane out of YouTube. I mean, you know, you get sneaker YouTube, it's extremely saturated. There's a lot of people in it. There's a lot of people doing the same stuff, and it's kind of hard to stand out and separate yourself. But if you can create a subdivision through that, you got a better chance of eating because you attract those particular people. People might not like your sneaker reviews, but like your live streams. People might not like your live streams, but like your sneaker reviews. People might not like neither one, but like your lives. I mean, not your lives, like your vlogs, you know, like your pickup videos. People gravitate to different things, but if you get the right names together, people will definitely gravitate to it if it's something negative. That's just how it is. But if we, as creators that don't really participate in the negativity, support and get the word out on the positive things, we can all eat too. We can all eat too. People want to say that sneakers is dead, and it's not. Sneakers is alive and well. If sneakers was dead, they wouldn't be selling out. People wouldn't be buying them. People wouldn't be clicking these videos. Do they get the type of views they used to get 4 or 5 years ago? No, that don't happen. But it's still going down. I still get views on videos. Some videos got a lot of views. Some videos got no views. It just depends, man. It's a total package on this whole deal, but we got to get everybody on the same page. We need our own coalition, just like they clicking up, doing their thing to help everybody. And some people just kind of jump on the bandwagon. The opportunists just kind of jump in and eat too while it's going on. And then when it's dead, they found something else to latch on to. You know, we need a structured foundation, and we need to bring that together and make it work instead of everybody just being out for themselves, man. Just like my man, J vs. Juice, man. I met him through his Facebook group on Facebook, Soul Addictions Cafe. This man hit on an early pair of Concords last year. I asked the man, could I review them? He told me, yeah. Now you know what I'm saying? I don't know that man from a can of paint. We just in the group. He was like, cool, bro, you can get them. We met up, you know what I'm saying? We met up somewhere, pulled up on him. We met in the parking lot. Man, reached out the car, handed me his brand new box of fresh Concords from Nike, handed them to me, and was like, just bring them back to me, man. We'll meet up when you're done with them. Total strangers, bro. Total strangers. But real recognize real, man. You can see it. You know what I'm saying? You can see it. But I had to tell him, like, nah, I'm not about to leave with your shoe. I'm going to hop in the car right quick and shoot it. I'm going to get back to you, and we're going to be straight. You know what I'm saying? But we've had dealings since then, man. And now he the homie, bro. We cool. We tight. We chop it up. We talk sneakers all the time. We look out for each other when we can. And that's how relationships should be built and formed, you know what I'm saying, like that. But that man ain't know me from a can of paint, and he was gonna let me review. He was gonna let me take his first chords and bail with him. If that ain't solid, I don't know what solid is. That's all I needed to see. I was like, man, Juice ain't playing. He was really gonna let me deal with these, you know. So it is what it is, man. We need more of that. We need more people, you know, more people helping each other out, bro. More people reaching out for each other, you know, and that's what it is. Them the type of people that I want to be around. Them the type of people that I want to associate myself with. Them the type of people that we need in our community. And, you know, you're going to always have the dark side of the spectrum. We need them too, whether you believe it or not. We need them. You need the good just like you need the bad. I'm not calling nobody bad, but for comparison, that's how you got to yin and yang, you know, like that. So it is what it is, bro. And that's just what we're doing, man. And I'm pretty much out of topics. I didn't expect to be up here an hour. I just looked at the time and was like, it's been an hour. That's crazy. That is crazy, crazy, crazy. McFly always looking out for people. Man, you're right, bro. I do. I don't have a reason not to, man. People look out for me, man. It is what it is, you know. That's what we do. When you speak facts, let it flow. We're gonna be in church for real, man. I see what y'all trying to do. So, but it is what it is, man. I gotta work in the morning. We're gonna hop off. I got a video I'm uploading tomorrow for y'all to check out. Like I said, man, we're going up every day. I got till Monday, to the 11th. Is the 11th Monday or Tuesday? I don't know. I got till Monday to get this last 116 hours. Bro, YouTube took 16 watch time hours for me today. And I have no idea why. I have no idea why. Last night, when I went to sleep, I checked before I went to bed. I had 100 watch time hours left. I woke up, I came home from work today and checked before I went up. Now I'm at 116. I don't know what happened with that. I don't know how that happened. Like 16 hours, bro. I can see if it was 1, 2 hours. 16? 16 hours while I'm on my watch time, bro? Come on, man. Killing me. But it's all good. I can't control it. I can't make them put them back. Maybe they delayed them and they're going to add them back later. I don't know. But we'll see. What shoe do you want that you don't currently have? Sunday, Shy birthday. Yeah, bro, that's super weird. Shoot, it's a whole bunch of shoes that I don't have that I want. I can give you, I can list about 100 of them off top, but I can't pay the rate. I can't pay the rate for shoes at all. By the way, how your niece a pair of fly kicks in the mall? Hey, you better send me some pictures or something. You know what I'm saying? Money tight right now. I got my 1,000 sub giveaway on hold because I'm hurting. But it's all good. Hopefully next week or last week in the month, I can get that 1,000 sub giveaway done, man. Been holding it off, but when real life kicking you, it be kicking. It be kicking sometimes. So, you know, it is what it is, man. No big deal. Took an L on the dump sweat. I don't even want to talk about the L's that I racked up today on them Carolina One lows, man. Super L's on them. But I'm still in that SNS and Nike releasing them too. So hopefully between them two, I can get a pair. I hope I can get a pair. Like, I want that shoe. But it's not the end of the world because them highs is dropping the end of the month. So I'm pretty confident I'll be able to get them. So that ain't a huge deal, but I want them lows. I want them lows bad, man. Everybody trying to get on this low train all of a sudden. Trying to get on this low train. Oh, Sunday. Damn. Oh man, see, I made it that long. Terrible. Y'all screwed me. How about the shattered backboard lows? If they not patent leather or they don't do nothing crazy with them, I'll probably cop them. I got the OG shatters, but some shattered lows would really lessen my load. I don't really wear my highs as it is just because I don't want to dog them out. But if I had some lows to wear, yeah. Yeah, I'm gonna definitely get them obsidians. Hopefully I can get them lows. I need another pair of wave runners, so I'm gonna try for them on the restock, but I don't think I'm gonna have the bread. If I caught both pair of ones, I ain't got the bread for the wave runners. So I don't know. Something gonna have to give on that. Something definitely gonna have to give on that. But it's all good, man. It's leather and suede. The shatter backboards is leather and suede. I'm gonna need it's leather with the suede toe cap. That's what we're talking about, like the breads and the pine grains and them yellow joints that they just dropped. It's like that with the nubuck on the toe. I hope not. Favorite balling shoe is any 11, any 11. Shoes that I want that I don't have. Walk the Dog SBs, Red Supreme foams, and a whole slew of others now that you done put me on the spot. A couple of Human Races, Turtle Dove Yeezys. Yeah, I can make a list and go for days. And go for days off of that. Yeah, the toe box and the mud guard and the middle panel. That's killing me, man. Because I like my ones all leather. I don't like that nubuck around the toe and all that. I don't like that. That's the only reason why I didn't buy them breads or them pine grains, because they had that suede up there. I need my ones to be all leather. All leather ones. All leather ones. Just like my Chicago's is all leather, that they lows. My Royals that I just bought the other day, they lows. So yeah, it's cool. My all-time favorite is the second pair of Iversons that came out back in the day. Never was a Jordan fan for balling. I've always been a Jordan fan for hooping. But lately I've been balling in like random stuff. But I had them 29s that came with the Pantone pack. Them were sleepers. I made them hoop shoes. That 29 wasn't bad. That 29 wasn't bad at all. Surprisingly, I thought that shoe was trash, man. But like every time I wore it casually before I made it a hoop shoe, I got tons of love on that shoe. I was like, man, y'all like this trash? But maybe my eyes was wrong. Then they became a hoop shoe. Then they got thrown away. I had a funeral for them. Gold toe lows, no. Um, I would buy a Jordan with suede on it before I buy a patent leather Jordan. I refuse. I will not buy a Jordan 1 that's patent leather. All patent leather, I won't do it. Can't do it. And blue chills are crazy dope. I mean, they didn't make them in my size, no way. But I wouldn't buy them. The gold toes, that patent leather, no. I need them all leather. All leather. I want those 11 Pantones. Yeah, I got them. That's probably top 3 in my Jordan 11s, man. Them Pantones. Love them things. Yeah, that ain't it. Especially when it crease up, man. No. No, I can't do an all patent leather shoe, man. That's uncivilized. Anything other than leather would be uncivilized. Like for real. The Air Bacons were a sweet ball of shit that were light on the feet. I still need a pair of the OG Bacons, the black and red with the yellow on them. I still need a pair of those. The last time they dropped, I was waiting on them to hit outlet. They hit outlet, and then I was waiting on them to get dumb cheap and missed them. Like, I gotta do better with my life, man. And it's bacon, by the way. It's bacon, not bacon. The Air Bacons. Key over there, hungry. I really don't mind icy soles. Like, that don't really bother me too much. I just have to wear them. Like, if it's got an icy sole, I gotta wear it. Like, I was afraid of milky soles for the longest, but my my 7210s are, I've worn them a handful of times and they still look DS. They're not yellowed or nothing. I've seen people with 7210s a month after release and the whole outsole was pissy out of this world. Like, what was you doing? You just left them outside and turned them sole up or something. I don't know what happened with that, but it is what it is, man. It is what it is. But at any rate, I'm out, man. We'll holler at y'all. Well, I'm putting the video up tomorrow, so I'll probably be back on the live. Saturday. Or depending on what my watch time look like, I might upload a video and go live tomorrow. It just depends, man. It just depends. P-Town, how you got a pair of DS7210? That's how you know you got too many shoes, man. Arguably one of the greatest Jordan 11s ever constructed. You still ain't put it on your feet. You probably still got the paper in the box and everything. And everything. But yeah, bro, we out, man. I appreciate y'all rocking with me, man, listening to my rambling and all that. And until next time, man, it's your boy McFly. I'll holler at you.